So cumulative frequency is just a running total. So the first cumulative frequency is just going to be 8 because that's all the frequencies we've got so far. Then I'm going to add on the 4 to the 8 to get 12. Then I'm going to add the 15 onto the 12 to get 27. Then I'm going to add the 22 onto the 27 to get 49. Then I'm going to add the 11 on to get 60. Now, a way of checking this sometimes is that the last one should be the total amount of whatever it is. Well, it tells us there's 60 people in the question, so we should end with 60. Now we need to plot that onto our graph, and we're going to do that. So the first one is, so what have we got? Okay, now the only time you'll look on the left hand side is to see where the graph starts. So we know it's going to start at 0. All the other plots are going to be from the right hand side. Now, students get this and frequency polygons mixed up. Frequency polygons are from the midpoints, cumulative frequency are from the maximum points. So we've got 5, 8, so it's going to be 5 across and 8 up, which is slightly higher than this. We've got 10, 12, so 10 across and 12 up, just about there. Then we've got 15, 27, so 15 and then 27. Then we've got 20, 49, so 20, 49. And the last one is 25, 60. Now that's not completed yet. What you need to do is draw a curve going through that. Now most exams don't mind you joining them up with straight lines, but on a few of the exams you must use a curve. Now the important thing with the curve is it goes through all the points. So let's try my best here. I'm going to do it in different colours so it shows up. So one continuous curve going through all the points. Now mine's not great, but that's probably good enough to get the full marks. I could probably had it a bit straighter. Back in the old days you used to have bendy rulers as part of your equipment, but you don't have them so much anymore. Okay, so question C, use your graph to find an estimate for the median age. Now the first thing you've got to figure out is what your graph goes up to. Now don't just rely on what the top of this bit is. It's where your graph goes up to. Now mine happens to be the same, but sometimes your graph might go up to 70. The scale might go up to 70, but your actual graph might only go up to 60. And to find the median, you just halve the 60. But 30 is not the median. 30 is how we find the median. To get the median, we need to draw a line across from 30. So we're going to draw a line across until it hits our line. And then we're going to draw a line down from where it hits it. Now mine looks roughly, I would say about maybe 16. I'm going to go for 16 for mine. Now everyone draws the lines a little bit differently, so there's always a little bit of leeway in the mark scheme. What I recommend you do is that you draw the working out onto your cumulative frequency graph so they can see where you got the number from. Okay, last question says, what age were 25% of the people questioned older than? And that's important. Where were 25% of the people older than? Now this is actually asking us what the upper quartile is. So we need to work out the upper quartile, and to do that, easy way of doing the upper quartile is you work out the lower quartile, work out which number you have to go across from. You do that by halving the number used for the median, so it'd be 15. And then you add the 30 and the 15 together. That's going to be 45. And then we're going to draw a line across from 45, just like we did when we found the median, and down. And I would say that's 16, 17, 18. That's to me about 19. So I would say that 25% of the people were older than 19. Well, let's see if that makes sense. Well, our people were aged between 0 and 25, and so that would kind of just make sense. You just look at the numbers and you go, well, that kind of tallies.